I almost want to cry.
Why?
Not at the fact that I'm being laughed at, but the fact that I see Cassie but like hear Elmo laughing.
We have brought you here today to experience a hypnosis journey with the wonderful hypnotist, Zach Pincince. Welcome, Zach.
I know most people have sort of the expectation that hypnosis is like what they see in the movies, right? There's like this mind control person that just snaps their fingers and suddenly you're in a hypnotized state, right? But that's not how it works, right? The best way I could explain it is it's very similar to when you dream. And, you know, we all dream every night and our mind plays a scenario or reality that is not true, but it still feels like it's true while we're in it. So as a hypnotist, I put people into this in-between dream-like, trance-like state where they're not fully asleep, but the conscious analytical part of their mind that would normally be operating when we're in our waking state sort of slows down, shuts down to the point that the mind is more open, the mind's more suggestible. So I want you all to go ahead and just put your right arm out just directly in front of you. I want you to squeeze that hand into a fist. I want you just to lock your eyes onto the back of that fist. Take a deep breath in and let it out. And just allow your eyes to lock onto the back of your fist so that your mind can lock onto the sound of my voice.
Yes, I'm naturally skeptical about like anything that's kind of like, I don't know, the unknown.
I'm not a skeptic, but I don't know if like how much I believe in it.
No, I mean, I've seen plenty of like videos of people like getting hypnotized, and sometimes I'm like, are they really doing that? Like, come on.
And I want you to begin to squeeze that right hand tightly into a fist. Imagine there's just a lot of tension in that fist, in that hand. And in a moment, I'm gonna count from 1 to 3. When I reach number 3, I want you to immediately release all of that tension and let it turn into relaxation. Not yet, but when I reach the number 3. 1, still keeping that tension, but preparing for the relaxation to come on. When I reach that number 3, you can allow that tension to turn into relaxation. You can allow your eyes to close and you can let yourself begin to relax. Into 2, preparing to let it go. You want to let that tension go, and you will in just a moment.
I'm not skeptical. I'm more just like, I'm cautiously optimistic.
I believe in it. I don't believe in all the practitioners though.
I've always wondered, is it sort of one of those things where when it happens, am I just gonna like fall asleep and wake up and be a different person and people are like, you took your top off or something insane?
I know that it's like a art for some people, but I also know that there are a lot of like shams out there. So I'm a little conflicted. I don't know much.
On that final number, you'll let it all turn into relaxation and you'll allow your eyes to close. On that final number 3, turn into relaxation. Let that arm fall into your lap. And as that arm falls into your lap, you can allow your eyes to close and begin to relax. Sleep. So anybody can be hypnotized. I say anybody, we all dream at night, we all have that experience, we all have the same type of brain, so our minds are all wired towards that hypnotic state, but it is also a voluntary state, right? When we fall asleep at night and we go into that dreamlike state, that's sort of an involuntary thing, but when you're getting hypnotized, you're not fully falling asleep, you sort of consciously zone out and you get into this trance state. That word sleep just helps you relax. That word sleep just helps you let go. That word sleep just allows you to lock in completely into the sound of my voice. And in this sleep-like state, nothing else matters but the sound of my voice. Nothing else matters but the sound of my voice. And every belief, every suggestion, every idea that I give you in this relaxed, sleep-like state becomes your immediate, unquestioned experience of reality. So what you'll find is that the next time you open your eyes, your first name has suddenly become stuck in your mind. It's as if you completely forget it. The more you try to remember it, the more it becomes stuck. The more you try to say it, the more you forget it. Go ahead and let yourself gently, 1, 2, 3, awake. Feeling great? How are you feeling? Good?
Good.
Relaxed? Letting go? And I know we met before, but remind me again, your name was? Do you have a name?
Yes.
Yeah. But your name is, if I say, I'm Zach, nice to meet you, you are?
Hi.
Hi. Sorry, quick question, Jaime, what is your name?
I don't know.
No? Just a quick question, Jaime. What is your name? We'll just take that name from where it's floating and just toss it right up. Comes back down. Now you know what your name is?
Jaime.
There we go.
What?
That's pretty cool. Right, and your name, you told me before your name was?
I like want to say it because like I know
What happens if you let it be stuck?
it's like not coming out.
It's not coming out.
Like I feel it like here.
And what if you feel it less and less and you let it get further and further away? Could you imagine doing that and letting it just almost completely dissipate from your mind and experience and feel what that would be like if it's just gone? And now slowly let it start to come back. Your name comes all the way back, and now you can easily remember and say it. It's
Anthony.
there we go. And what happens if you think of your name? Is it still gone?
It's like I know it.
But
It's like I was like, I guess I'll just make a new name.
oh, what was the new name that came up?
Taylor.
Oh, okay.
It's like, that's my name now. And I know that's wrong.
Yeah.
I don't know. I think I'm so used to having to pivot that my brain was like, here's a new name. Here you go. And it went Taylor. I was just like, interesting. Okay.
Anthony, can you reach in her mind and take her name out?
How do you?
Just reach it. Just grab her name.
It's like
There you
it's
go.
right there.
Yeah, it's right there. Grab it. And can you just place it back in? Just,
Oh,
now you know what your name is.
Cassie.
There you go, Cassie.
Who's Taylor?
I don't know.
Why is that?
Sorry,
the
Taylor
name?
can't come to the phone right now.
She's dead.
Look what you made me do.
I know my name.
Yeah,
I do.
yeah. You seem disappointed that you know your name.
Yeah, because I want to be experiencing what these guys are experiencing. My name is Jayse,
Right?
and I am not trying to fight it. I genuinely want this to work, and I'm disappointed in myself.
So what happens if you're thinking of your name Jayse right now, and you just let yourself flush that name out the back of your head? Let it just flush. Give it as long as it takes to let it just completely flush out of your head to where that name was. It's just empty, it's just blank. And instead of your mind repeating your name over and over, it just repeats flush, flush, blank, blank, emptiness.
Flush, flush, blank, blank, emptiness.
So what's your name?
Holy shit. I know my name.
What is it?
It's not Flush.
Nope. In just a moment, I'll have you say 3, 2, and 1. You guys each will count down one number, and when they all do, then you'll know your name. Ready?
3,
2.
1.
You know it. Your name is.
Jayse. What the hell? So I just have to pretend to not be myself, and that's the key?
Well, if the old self is getting in the way.
He is oftentimes. When he said pretend that you are somebody else experiencing this, then I was able to shut my mind off.
All right, here's what we'll do. Go ahead and take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Now sleep. Go back down to that state, eyes closed, just dropping deeper, further, all the way down to that amazing state of relaxation. The next time that you open your eyes, anytime that I say the word hypnosis, that word has suddenly become the funniest thing you have ever heard in your life. The more I say the word hypnosis, the more it makes you smile, the more it makes you laugh, the more it makes you giggle. It's like the funniest joke that someone has ever told you. 1, 2, 3, awake. Feeling great? Notice that feeling of relaxation coming over you. You've experienced feeling good. And that's really what hypnosis is about, is right? You notice the more you start to focus on this idea of hypnosis being a really fun experience, right? You notice how the more I say the word hypnosis, it actually starts to get funnier the more you think about it. Right? Think about that, the word hypnosis, and notice how it gets funnier every time I say it. Hypnosis actually is like someone told you a really hilarious joke. Hypnosis just suddenly gets more and more hilarious every time I say it. For some reason, hypnosis just is really, really funny. In fact, it's twice as funny when I say hypnosis now. It just is really, really fun. You know, that's just what hypnosis is about, is you experience what you believe. And if you believe hypnosis is a fun experience and it makes you laugh, then it actually will make you laugh because you're immersed in that idea of hypnosis being a really fun experience. That's pretty fun. All right, but now,
So confused.
but now that word is just an ordinary word. It is no longer funny. Now if I say hypnosis, it's just an ordinary word. It doesn't make you laugh the same way.
Jaime, what was so funny?
I don't know. I don't know. That's so weird.
It felt,
I don't know how to explain it. I feel like it's more physical almost than I expected. I thought maybe it would be like I would only react in my head, but I could feel like my whole body reacting to a lot of different things.
Watch this, Jamie. Can you just close your eyes for a second? Just close your eyes. Jamie, next time you open your eyes, any camera you see is actually even funnier than the word hypnosis was before. Any camera is the funniest thing in the world. Every time you see a camera, it makes you crack up laughing. Every camera you see just is funnier and funnier. Every camera is the funniest thing in the world next time you open your eyes. 1, 2, 3, awake.
What's happening? Wait, there's so many. Wait, what? What's happening? Oh my god. I can't. Don't look at me. Oh my gosh, what's happening?
All right, the cameras are no longer funny now. They just look like normal cameras. Everything's all good. What'd you see earlier? Did it look different or did it just feel different?
They were just standing weird. I don't know.
They're standing weird?
Yeah.
Weird looking tripods.
Yeah.
Holding up.
There's a point in me, maybe because like we're still just starting or like I'm not as deep as like I could be, where like my mind is like listening, but also just like observing and like
Right. I can tell you're still in your head a little bit of like, what's going on? You're
Yeah, like
almost
I'm more
processing
so
it.
like shocked rather than just like no, but like I don't know. Like I trust you. Like
Yeah, good.
especially after seeing like Jamie's reaction, like that was almost scary, but like in a comforting way. Cause like you don't know how Jamie like laughs and reacts, but like I've seen her enough where I'm like, that was real. Like
I want to go, like I want to be like,
I wanna just stay
Jamie,
asleep.
like I want to just snap and like I'm just like completely, like I feel like I'm still letting my thoughts like win. And like I want to be, like I'm
Yeah,
willing.
you just gotta tune them out. Like just, you know, you'll hear them and they'll come up like, oh, am I stuck? What's going on? Is this? But just like, I don't care right now. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Like you can think about it later, afterwards. You can watch it back. You can like think about the experience. But again, the more you just let yourself be in it, the better that it will work. So the people that are most easily hypnotized are the ones that are most open to it, that have a positive expectation. You know, hypnosis is about experiencing what you believe, and if people go into it believing, I can't be hypnotized, this isn't gonna work, I don't think I can be hypnotized, nothing's gonna happen, they're actually already hypnotizing themselves to not be hypnotized because they're creating a belief that they believe they can't be hypnotized. All right, we're gonna try one more thing. Go ahead and sleep. Back down that amazing state of relaxation, eyes closed, sleep deep down further, all the way down that amazing state of relaxation. And sleep. Next time that you open your eyes, the strangest thing has happened is everybody else sitting on the couch has turned into a Sesame Street character. It's really strange, but everybody looks like a Sesame Street character for some reason. And you don't. You look like yourself and you feel and look normal, but for some reason, everybody else has become a Sesame Street character next time you open your eyes. 1, 2, 3, awake. What's so funny? You okay? Oh.
Sorry. Get it together, Keith. This is a lot. Woohoo!
This one got me, I was really scared. Like I'm looking side to side because I'm panicked. I thought we were actually on the set of Sesame Street and I'm listening to Cassie laugh in Elmo's voice.
And my brain's like, it's Puppet Anthony. It's Anthony the Puppet. But then to look and then he's staring at you. I wish anyone could have seen that I was sitting next to a big blue puppet. I was laughing because every time I looked, it got funnier.
I almost want to cry.
Why?
Not at the fact that I'm being laughed at, but the fact that I see Cassie but like hear Elmo laughing.
Yeah.
Like she sounds like Elmo.
It's just, if you knew your Grover. Like, I'm sorry, I'm having like a mental breakdown.
Can you sing, Elmo?
Can I sing?
Yeah, the Elmo song.
I don't know the Elmo song.
La 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 la.
I'm not
la, 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 la.
He's
Elmo song.
La 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 la.
Oh my god, oh my god.
Elmo song.
You scared the shit out of me.
I mean, I was in this like meditative state and I could, his words were my thoughts and I didn't always get like the visuals, like I didn't see, but like the voice or something like would make me laugh or it would make me, have that feeling.
Next time you look at Grover, it puts you right back to sleep.
Oh, no. Do you want me to look at
Yeah, look at him.
Grover?
Look at him.
Okay.
Rest of you could just sleep back down to that state of relaxation. Sleep deeper, further. And what you'll find is that next time you open your eyes, Anthony has now suddenly become Michelle Obama. Anthony, you think like, you talk like, you feel like you actually are Michelle Obama. Almost as if just right now for a moment you have become the embodiment of Michelle Obama. Everybody else, next time you open your eyes, Anthony looks like Michelle Obama. He sounds like Michelle Obama. Anthony has become Michelle Obama. Next time you open your eyes, go ahead and let yourself 1, 2, 3, awake.
I feel like Anthony was kind of like in and out, like myself as well. Like we were like, okay, sometimes is it working? Is it not working? But then when he was like Michelle Obama, I was like, okay, like he's in.
Miss Michelle, I've read your book. I'm in the middle of reading your second book as we speak. So hopefully this is accurate to something you would say, sis.
Wow, we have a surprise guest for the shoot here today.
Hi. So this happens a lot.
It does, yeah. I'm sure people get overwhelmed and don't know what to say. Did you know they were coming here today?
No.
No? Did you want to make an introduction?
Michelle.
Oh my gosh, hello.
Hi. She's cute.
Yeah. Aw.
Hi,
It's a pleasure.
Michelle.
It's
Likewise.
really wonderful to meet you.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Hi,
Hi.
Michelle.
Oh my gosh, nice to meet you.
Do any of you have any questions for Michelle? It's just here for a quick segment, part of the video. Do you have any questions for her before she?
You're so beautiful.
Thank you.
What do you think of your legacy as the First Lady? And like especially your food program?
Think that's loaded.
No, I think it did so much good. I think it got way more criticism than it deserved.
Like I remember like talking, but I don't remember knowing what I was saying. As the title follows me, even though I'm no longer First Lady, seeing everything that I've done and balancing between like the words of criticism versus the words of support, it's often easier to feed into the criticism.
Yeah.
So it's comforting to know that like you were able to take something away from that.
It just felt really important to be like, we can and we should do better for our kids.
100%. I didn't see her as anyone else but Cassie, but I didn't register like, oh, Cassie's asking me a question. Like a stranger, an American citizen is asking me a question.
Are you gonna run for president?
No. Oh gosh, no. I didn't even like want, when Barack was running, like I had hesitance. Like that wasn't something I wanted to jump into. I'm grateful to have played a role, but politics isn't something that I need, nor do I think I'd be able to offer anything new.
Take a break. Seriously.
Girl, I'm trying. It's a lot.
You're amazing.
Thank you.
Now, did you know that I've actually been teaching Michelle a little bit of hypnosis? Yeah, watch this. Michelle, if you put your right hand out like this, your index finger, this finger has the ability to hypnotize people. Watch, if you tap any of them just on the top of the head, they'll go right back into a sleep-like state of hypnosis.
Sleep-like.
Yeah, a sleep-like. Watch.
Oh,
Wanna go ahead and try it on them? Watch. I want you to turn and look at that finger. Watch it slowly starts to get closer and closer to your forehead, like a magnet being pulled to your own head. And as soon as it taps you on the forehead, you know exactly what's gonna happen. Sleep all the way back down. This amazing state of relaxation. Next time you open your eyes, Michelle Obama is no longer here. Anthony is no longer Michelle Obama. Everything is now returned back to normal in every single way. However, next time you open your eyes, everything that Gina says to you is suddenly the most offensive thing you've ever heard. It doesn't matter how nice or kind she's actually being, whatever she says really, really offends and upsets you for some reason.
It's so weird. Like, there would be moments where he would be talking, my vision, even though my eyes were closed, it would like change with my eyes closed.
And the more she talks to you, the more offended you get. Go ahead and 1, 2, 3, awake, eyes open, feeling good. You guys got to meet Michelle Obama. That was pretty cool.
It's crazy.
That was wild.
I'm such a big fan of like her. And at first I was like, am I like at a press conference, like a release, and I was just like talking to everyone. And like in the back of my mind, like I was like, I'm Anthony, but like to me, I felt like Michelle.
Yeah.
I thought for a second I had offended her.
Oh no, with
It
the
was
question.
really, yeah, I just genuinely, it's like my brain was like, this is Anthony. And then I was like, but look at that dress.
Oh.
I was like, no, but like, wow, look at Michelle's arms. She's so fantastic. And I was like, but it's Anthony. And my brain was like, I don't understand what's happening.
Like there was a part of my head that was like, why do they get to meet her? And like, I don't.
You look great. I mean, your outfit's wonderful.
What?
That's mean.
Like, I love your sunglasses and your little handkerchief. So cute.
When I was hearing it, it wasn't the words, but it was almost like how it made me feel. To me, it just sounded like condescending. It's like not what you're saying. I think you need to check your tone,
Oh.
respectfully.
And Jayse, I know that's a new shirt, and I like it. It's perfect for this set today.
Yeah, I know. It doesn't fit great. Thanks. Seriously?
No, I love it. It's great. It's very flattering.
Yeah, I hear the sarcasm. Thanks. Like, are you recording this? Is this fun for you? Just making fun of us?
No, I love it. I actually do love it.
Oh, do you love it?
Jamie, did you get bangs?
Nah, she's.
They're great bangs.
They look awesome. Like, it works for your face
they like
so well.
really do look great.
Dude,
Yeah,
your
I
bangs
love
look
them.
great. Don't
Your
listen to
bangs
her.
look amazing. Okay, I'm gonna stop you right there. No, but you look great.
She's literally
Seriously.
knocking.
Wow. You were only saying nice things.
Mm-hmm.
That's so weird. I was thinking to myself, did I say something to offend Gina earlier? Like,
Cassie, did you get new shoes?
No.
They're very white and clean. They look like very pristine.
I just keep my shoes clean.
I like them though. They're
Thank
a cool
you.
style.
You should try it
Thanks.
sometime.
Try what?
Keeping your shoes clean. Yeah.
All right, watch this. When Gina says the magical word, it'll put you right back into hypnosis.
Sleep.
Sleep all the way back down. Deeper, further, all the way down. Next time you open your eyes feeling good and amazing in every single way, you realize that Gina was only being super nice and super kind and super polite to you. You're no longer mad or offended at Gina in every single way, and you know that she is actually very nice and very kind and cares about all of you a lot. Next time you open your eyes, whenever I clap my hands, I suddenly turn into Bigfoot. I have suddenly transformed into Bigfoot here. It's crazy, scary, super strange. Next time you open your eyes, when I clap my hands, I turn into Bigfoot. 1, 2, 3, awake. Feeling good? Yeah, you guys were a little upset with Gina earlier. Is everything okay now?
Yeah, what's wrong with Gina?
I don't know why I was so sad.
You were sad?
Yeah,
Are you crying?
Why are you crying?
I don't know. Did something happen?
We're good, right?
Yeah, of course.
I know, it's a little strange. But watch this. I know, a little strange. Speaking of strange. Hello.
Is this okay?
Whoa.
Oh my god, wait. Stop.
Okay.
You're great to me. Like,
Is it like bears?
That's terrifying. Like,
And I'm back. Guys okay? You good? It was just me.
I'm dying. I'm so confused. He looked like Sid the Sloth to me. I'm kidding you not. Like an 8-foot tall Sid the Sloth, and I freaked out. Seeing it here, it looks fake. It felt so real at the time. Like I remember it was terrifying. Like my heart was racing.
What'd you see?
You're like the guy from Harry and the Hendersons. You're like,
Oh,
that's scary.
I've never seen that movie.
It's a classic.
It's a weird classic.
weird classic. You know what else is a weird classic? Is sleep. Sleep. That's right. Now, we're gonna get ready to finish up and wrap up the experience of hypnosis here today, feeling so good and amazing in every single way. But before we finish up the hypnosis, I just want you to think of one area in your life that maybe hypnosis could help you change a belief or a mindset. Maybe it's to feel less anxious, to get over a specific fear, to feel more confident, to get over a bad habit. Whatever area in your life you know you want to improve, imagine right now, this hypnosis has suddenly given you the key to do exactly that. Each number I count up from 1 to 5, feeling less relaxed, less hypnotized, completely coming out of this hypnotized state at the final number 5. Starting with the number 1, gather up all this amazing positive energy in your body, feeling so good and amazing in every single way, into the number 2. Feel a cool surge of amazing positive energy flowing into your body. 3, feeling even more confident, full of life, full of energy in every single way. 4, feeling so good and incredible and amazing in every single way. Getting ready to release yourself from hypnosis, opening your eyes now at the final number 5, wide awake. Feeling good. How do you all feel?
I think you should make a podcast.
You never knew what your reaction was gonna be, or like how his command was gonna manifest.
I knew my brain would try to fight it a little bit, but I didn't expect to feel, like, emotionally the things.
Everyone had such a different experience, and like how vivid it was, like seeing these things and not realizing, like when you come back, you're like, wait, what just happened?
This and everyone watching, like, will hopefully have a different view on hypnosis that didn't. This is like an art, and there's stuff that goes into this that's really mental, and as someone who, like, cares a lot about their mental well-being and, like, meditation and stuff like that, I'm happy I was able to step into something other.
I remember like the last thing he was talking about was like if there's something you wanted to change. And I remember thinking, okay, I want to be more confident. And I do feel more confident. So I guess it does work. Like I do feel good right now. I wonder how long this will last though.
You speak only like a duck next time you open your eyes. 1, 2, 3, awake.
Quick, 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 quick.
Interesting.